Cryptocurrency mining is the process of validating transactions on a blockchain network and adding them to the distributed ledger. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems, which verify transactions and create new coins. This process is fundamental to maintaining the security and integrity of decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Mining serves two critical purposes. It verifies legitimate transactions and introduces new currency into the system according to a predetermined schedule. In summary, cryptocurrency mining is the essential process that powers decentralized blockchain networks through computational work. Proof of work is the consensus mechanism that powers Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies. In this system, miners around the world compete against each other to solve complex cryptographic puzzles. The puzzle involves finding a special number called a nonce. When combined with the block data and passed through a hash function, it must produce a hash that meets specific criteria. The target requires the hash output to start with a certain number of zeros. Miners must try billions of different nonce values until they find one that works. When a miner successfully solves the puzzle, they earn the right to add a new block to the blockchain. This new block contains validated transactions and becomes a permanent part of the blockchain. The miner who solves the puzzle receives a reward in the form of newly created cryptocurrency coins and transaction fees. The difficulty of these puzzles is not static. It automatically adjusts to maintain a consistent block creation rate. For Bitcoin, the network recalibrates difficulty every 2016 blocks to maintain an average block time of 10 minutes. If blocks are being mined too quickly, the difficulty increases. If too slowly, the difficulty decreases. Proof of work's resource-intensive nature is intentional. It ensures network security by making attacks prohibitively expensive. To summarize, proof of work is a consensus mechanism where miners compete to solve computationally intensive puzzles. The first to solve adds a new block and receives rewards. The difficulty adjusts automatically to maintain network stability, and the resource-intensive nature of mining ensures security. Cryptocurrency mining, particularly Bitcoin, faces significant criticism for its enormous energy consumption. The Bitcoin network alone consumes more electricity than many countries. The network's annual energy consumption exceeds that of the Netherlands, the United Arab Emirates, and is comparable to countries like Argentina and Sweden. This high energy usage raises serious environmental concerns, especially when mining operations are powered by fossil fuels. Coal-fired power plants used for mining contribute significantly to carbon emissions and climate change. In response to these concerns, some mining operations have begun relocating to regions with abundant renewable energy sources. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are becoming increasingly popular alternatives to power mining facilities. We're witnessing a global shift as mining operations relocate to countries with surplus renewable energy. Miners are moving from regions dependent on coal power to areas with abundant hydroelectric, geothermal, and solar resources. The significant environmental impact of proof-of-work mining has prompted some cryptocurrencies to explore alternative consensus mechanisms like proof-of-stake, which require substantially less energy to operate. Mining economics and profitability. Mining profitability depends on four key factors. First, the cryptocurrency's current market price directly affects revenue. Second, mining difficulty determines how much computational work is needed to earn rewards. Third, electricity costs represent the largest ongoing operational expense. And fourth, hardware efficiency affects how much computing power you get per watt of electricity. Miners must carefully calculate their break-even point before investing. Initial investment includes mining hardware, which can cost between $8,000 and $15,000, along with power supplies and cooling systems. Ongoing costs include electricity at 10 to 20 cents per kilowatt hour, hardware maintenance, and mining pool fees. Profitability can fluctuate dramatically over time due to various factors. During the first few months, a miner might see strong profits due to new, efficient hardware and potentially favorable market conditions. However, as mining difficulty increases and market prices fluctuate, profitability often decreases and can even turn negative. Market rallies can restore profitability, but the cycle continues with diminishing returns as hardware ages and new, more efficient miners enter the network. Most miners use specialized profitability calculators to determine if mining is worthwhile for their specific circumstances. These calculators take into account hardware specifications, electricity costs, current mining difficulty, and cryptocurrency prices. They provide estimates of daily, monthly, and yearly profits, as well as the break-even period. In this example, it would take about 386 days to recoup the initial investment. When evaluating mining economics, remember these key considerations. Profitability constantly changes with market prices and network difficulty. Mining hardware rapidly becomes obsolete as newer, more efficient models are released. Your geographic location significantly impacts electricity costs, and always calculate worst-case scenarios before making any investment. With growing concerns about energy consumption in cryptocurrency mining, the industry has developed several alternative consensus mechanisms. Proof of work requires miners to solve complex computational puzzles, consuming significant energy. In contrast, proof of stake requires validators to hold and stake coins, dramatically reducing energy usage by removing the computational puzzle-solving process. Ethereum completed its monumental transition from proof of work to proof of stake in 2022 with an event called the Merge. This transition reduced Ethereum's energy consumption by approximately 99.95%, addressing one of the major criticisms of cryptocurrency. Beyond proof of stake, the blockchain industry has developed several other innovative consensus mechanisms. Delegated proof of stake allows token holders to elect delegates who validate transactions, combining decentralization with efficiency. Proof of authority relies on a set of authorized validators with known identities, offering high throughput for private or consortium blockchains. Proof of history, used by Solana, creates a historical record of transactions, enabling high throughput without sacrificing security. Each consensus mechanism offers different trade-offs between energy efficiency, decentralization, and security. While proof of work consumes significant energy, it offers strong security and decentralization. Alternative mechanisms like proof of stake dramatically improve energy efficiency while maintaining acceptable security levels. As blockchain technology evolves, these alternative consensus mechanisms will continue to be refined, addressing the environmental concerns while maintaining the security and decentralization that make blockchain valuable. Cryptocurrency mining has seen significant geographic shifts over time. Initially, mining was heavily concentrated in China, which once accounted for over 65% of global Bitcoin mining activity. The industry has since diversified following China's 2021 ban on cryptocurrency mining. Today, major mining hubs have emerged across the globe, with the United States now leading global hash rate production. Miners typically seek out locations with specific advantages to maximize profitability. Cheap electricity is the most critical factor. Mining operations consume enormous amounts of power, so regions with low electricity costs below 5 cents per kilowatt hour are highly attractive. Cool climates are also important. Mining hardware generates significant heat, and cooler regions help reduce cooling costs while preventing equipment overheating. Finally, favorable regulations play a crucial role. Miners seek jurisdictions with clear legal frameworks and political stability to ensure long-term operational security. The geographic distribution of mining operations offers several important benefits to cryptocurrency networks. This distribution improves network decentralization, making cryptocurrencies more resistant to regional disruptions like power outages or natural disasters. It also provides protection against regulatory risks, as no single government can shut down the entire network. This geographic diversity ultimately strengthens the security and resilience of the entire blockchain ecosystem. Cryptocurrency mining faces varying regulatory landscapes worldwide. The regulatory approach to cryptocurrency mining varies significantly around the world. Countries fall into different categories. from those offering incentives and embracing mining to those imposing restrictions or outright bans. Some countries have embraced mining as an economic opportunity, offering incentives like tax breaks and subsidized electricity. Others have imposed restrictions or outright bans, citing concerns about energy usage, financial stability, or monetary control. Miners must navigate complex legal considerations across multiple regulatory domains. These include electricity regulations, which often involve utility agreements and power consumption limits. Noise ordinances can affect mining operations, especially in residential or mixed-use areas. Tax implications are complex, with different jurisdictions treating mining rewards as income, capital gains, or other categories. Securities laws may apply in some cases, particularly for certain mining arrangements. The regulatory environment continues to evolve as governments develop more sophisticated approaches to cryptocurrency oversight. Miners can adopt various strategies to navigate this complex regulatory landscape. The future of cryptocurrency mining is being shaped by several major trends that are transforming the industry. Let's explore the key developments that will define mining in the coming years. Mining operations are increasingly powered by renewable energy sources like solar and wind. This shift addresses environmental concerns while also reducing operational costs for miners. Mining hardware continues to evolve with significant improvements in efficiency. Modern ASICs use advanced process nodes, while cooling technologies like liquid immersion are extending hardware lifespan and performance. As more cryptocurrencies transition away from proof of work, traditional mining is becoming concentrated on fewer networks, particularly Bitcoin. Proof of stake and other mechanisms are gaining popularity for their energy efficiency. The regulatory landscape for mining continues to evolve globally. Different jurisdictions are developing varied approaches to taxation, energy use, and environmental impact, leading to geographic shifts in mining operations. Innovative miners are finding ways to derive additional value from their operations. Mining heat can be repurposed for residential or commercial heating, while mining hardware can simultaneously contribute to scientific computing tasks. As cryptocurrency mining continues to evolve, we'll see a greater focus on sustainability, specialized hardware development, and innovative applications that provide value beyond securing blockchain networks.